So I'm doing back-to-back wild adventures today. You can see from the map, so over here number 10, that's Lake Bulla. So I was there the night before last. Then I went up here to number 7. That was the Afon Truen Whitewater. I actually went a bit more north than 7. Stayed at the picnic area just at the top end. And then this morning I went to this number 6 on the River Dee. So that was Pont Sillan on the River Dee for a wild wash and swim. And then I wanted to check out the organic farm shop, the Rug Estate Organic Farm Shop at 24. So now I'm basically down at 22. Kind of makes sense to do all these together. Hang on, 22. No, I'm sorry, I'm at 21. So 21 is here. So Llangar. This is a double adventure as well. So this is I'm actually going to. So it's not quite written in the title, but so basically at 21 is Llangar Church. So that's where I'm going to first. I've just tried to go to Capel Rug, but that was shut. That's just up the road, about less than 5 minutes away. So I'm going to Llangar Church first, and then going to the River Dee next. So that's the pictures just to the right. So what does the book say? Well, the book says All Saints Church Llangar has some extraordinary 15th century wall paintings, including one of the Grim Reaper. Wow. Below are white shingle beaches on a meander of the River Dee. The church key can be obtained from Capel Rug nearby, known for its exquisite painted ceiling and angels. Now, I might not be able to get in the church, so I'm just going to do a bit of a recce, and that's it. Now, unfortunately, I would love to be going for a dip in the River Dee just there, but a bit of an accident this morning. Can't really see that well in the light, but I managed to bash my leg against a boulder as I was getting out of the River Dee, farther up the river. So I'm not going to go in because I don't want to go in with an open wound. But anyway, I'm going to have a wander and let's see what these look like in real life. So as with any of these adventures, I'm always thinking where I'm going to park, somewhere I can actually get the motorhome. So just back there, a really decent lay-by, just off the road. So nice and easy parking. Got a big turning lay-by. And then just ahead, I can just spot the brown sign over there that is going to lead me down to the church and then on to the river. So here we go, picked up the brown sign. Definitely on the right track. Access to Llangar Church is on foot only, no cars beyond this point. All good. So I'm pretty sure if I had attempted to come down here in the camper, I'd be reversing. This definitely looks like a road where I might be beaten, but also I might be able to squeeze down. So the thing with driving the camper is because it's 3 meters tall, and I forget how wide it is, but I'm fully on it, concentrating what's above me, up to the top right, up to the top left, and how wide the hedges are and all that sort of stuff. So it definitely takes a lot of concentration. So we've got a really pretty cottage here just on the left. I can smell a wood fire. Love that smell. Here we go. So just walked through an old sort of farm buildings. We've got Llangar Church up this way. Through the gate. There's the farm behind us. Really super pretty. Loads of history there. I imagine the church is just around here, but I don't really know. Here we go. So there we go. You can see the River Dee just down there. Church is up a decent hill, so probably fairly safe from flooding. Whitewashed church. I've not seen many of those, although to be honest I'm not an avid church spotter, so I can't tell you anything about the history. All I can do is show you where I'm adventuring. Alright, there's the church. Oh, I just spotted a squirrel running across the dry stone wall that looks in amazing condition. It's a fairly... it feels like busy, but also there's space left in the graveyard. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it looks like the tombs and gravestones have been here for a long time and they're shifting as the land moves. So I'm checking the door. I mean, I know, yeah, no, it is locked and there's no latch, so no worries. Didn't think I was going to get in, but just curious to come and have a look. Now, I'm not religious. I just believe in caring for Mother Nature and our future, that everything's connected, and that we should have compassion for others. But I'm fascinated by these old religious buildings because the only reason they were built is because at one time there were communities here. It fascinates me how many people would have had to live here to sustain a big church like this, like the cost of building it, the congregation, the cost of the vicar or reverend or whoever to live around here as well. And obviously we've pretty much seen a migration of people from the countryside because of moving to cities for jobs. There's only one benefit from lockdown, is that in the right sort of jobs you can work from anywhere with an internet connection, so hopefully that allows people to move back into the countryside, take some of their earnings and spend it in local communities. Right then, next step is to carry on going and have a look at this beach, which looks pretty cool from Google Maps. Let's see what it looks like in real life. So I've carried on down the lane from the church, and here we go. Back in the day, what I'm walking across now would have been the railway line. I forget the guy's name, but the guy that pulled up all the railways, the minister for transport or whoever, Beeching, that's it. So years ago, just would have been such an amazing network of railways, but I suppose over the years, cars, buses, other forms of transport came in, and at the time, just after the war, looking at ways to save money, so that sort of disconnected a lot of rural communities. So here we go. This would have been a railway line back in the day. I'm going to carry on down the footpath here, getting closer to the river. I'm told from the book that there is a beach along here. So this does look like a great spot to go for a dip. Water's definitely moving, but it doesn't look too quick. Plenty of spaces, plenty of places to get in. Actually, the other side looks pretty good. Getting in from the rock, there you go, there's the church up on the hill. And I imagine just over here is more the beach area. Not sure if it's sand or not. Love the sound of running water. Yeah, that's awesome. That's going pretty quick up here, so probably back where we were would be a better spot to get in. There you go, River Dee. another wild swimming spot in a beautiful valley in Wales. There we go, we've got a runner up there on the old railway line. So that's it for another wild swimming adventure.